ATLiens, get it on rocks and hiding hands, that's law. Don't be ashamed about who you with, that's how he treats your moms. Don't have a kid to hide again, be sure. 5% will comprehend, but 95 is lost. Be proud of who you are. Your strength come from within. Lot of superstars that's real, but your daddy ain't one of them. And you nothing like him. You'll carry yourself as king. Can't understand me right now. Just play this when you 18. Dear Sandra, your son got some habits, I hope you don't undermine them. Especially with all the girls that's hurt inside this climate. You're a woman, so you know how it feels to be in alignment with emotion, hoping a man can see you and not be blinded. Dear Dennis, you gave birth to a master manipulator. Even using you to prove who he is a huge favor. I think you should ask for more paper, and more paper, and more paper. I'm blaming you for all his gambling addictions, psychopath intuition, the man that like to play victim. You raised a horrible fucking person. The nerve of you, Dennis. Sandra, sit down. What I'm about to say is heavy. Now listen. Your son's a sick man with sick thoughts. I think niggas like him should die. Him and Weinstein should get fucked up in a cell for the rest of their life. He hates black women, hypersexualize them with kinks of an info fetish. Grew facial hair because he understood being a beard just fit him better. He got sex offenders on OVO that he keep on a monthly allowance. A child should never be compromised, and he keeping his child around him.
Final seconds here of the first half. Cascadia. This thing was a 1-point Showtime advantage at the end of the first quarter. 9 right now. Bryce James trying to tighten that a little bit, and he can't get it to go. Cascadia showing why they are the newly crowned Neo Region champions. They have taken control of this one by 9 as we go to the break.
And we apologize, folks. We apologize. OVO, Drake called his people, and we kind of got the, you know how it goes. It's politics, baby. We back, though.
Yeah, that's right. Jason Holbrook, not for the first time this season, making a big impact on the court for Cascadia. The 7-footer, just still 15 years old. Double figures already in scoring, getting there in rebounds. 3 blocks, I believe, now. The big man anchoring it, but really everybody getting involved. We even saw seldom used Cameron Howerton and Jameer Somerville get in on the scoring in that second quarter there from Cascadia.
Yeah, it was a whole party going on out there on the Cascadia team. Mm-hmm. It was like a dope knob. Everybody got a turn, and to the chagrin of Showtime, you see 35-6-26 lead. Holbrook doing this thing with 12-6.
Come back after the break, second half when we return.
Sitting in the club with sugar daddies for validation. You need to know that love is eternity and trumps all pain. I tell you who your father is, just play this song when it rains. Yes, he's a hit maker, songwriter, superstar, right? And a fucking dead beat that should never say more life. Meet the Grams. Dear Hybrid, I know you probably thinking I wanted to crash your party, but truthfully I don't have a hating bone in my body. This supposed to be a good exhibition within the game, but you fucked up the moment you called out my family's name. Why you had to stoop so low to discredit some decent people? Guess integrity is lost when the metaphors doesn't reach you. And I like to understand, cause your house was never a home. 37, but you showing up as a 7-year-old. You got gambling problems, drinking problems, pill popping and spending problems. Bad with money, whorehouse, soliciting women problems. Therapy's a lovely start, but I suggest some ayahuasca. Strip the ego from the bottom. I try to empathize with you, cause I know that you ain't been through nothing. Crave entitlement, but wanna be like so bad that it's puzzling. No dominance. Let's recap moments when you didn't fit in. No secret handshakes with your friend. No culture cachet to binge. Just disrespecting your mother. Identities on the fence. Don't know which family will love you. The skin that you living in is compromised and personas can't channel your masculine. Even when standing next to a woman, you a body shamer. You go hide them baby mamas, ain't you? You embarrassed of them. That's not right, that ain't ain't how mama raised us. Take that mask off. I wanna see what's under them achievements. Why believe you? You never gave us nothing to believe in. Cause you lied about religious views. You lied about your surgery. You lied about your accent and your past tense. All is perjury. You lied about your ghost riders. You lied about your crew members. They all pussy. You lied on them. I know they all got you in them. You lied about your son. You lied about your daughter, huh? You lied about them other kids that's out there hoping that you come. You lied about the only artist that can offer you some help. Fuck a rap battle. This a long life battle with yourself. Dear Adonis, I'm sorry that man is your father. Let me be honest. It takes a man to be a man. Your dad is not responsive. I look at him and wish your grandpa would have wore a condom. I'm sorry that you gotta grow up and then stand behind them. Life is hard, I know. The challenges always go beat us home. Sometimes our parents make mistakes that affect us until we grown. And you're a good kid that need good leadership. Let me be your mentor, since your daddy don't teach you shit. Never let a man piss on your leg, son. Either you die right there or pop that man in the head, son. Never fall in the escort business, that's bad religion. Please remember, you could be a bitch even if you got bitches. Never.
We're back underway here. Nice night for Jason Holbrook. 12 points, 6 boards. Also want to say nice ride around SimWorld. Want to recognize Donis Knight, 26 points and an upset win for Bay Area.
Good move.
Nice performance for him.
Good move.
Oh, nice move. Right there for Soul Evans. There's one of those young bright lights for the future of Showtime. Just 15, Soul Evans. Oh, nice dish and more.
He has the name of a 65-year-old, though. Soul Evan is an old-ass name.
Soul's from Compton, California.
Makes sense.
Just like Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, we missed that.
Well, not for the first time.
I would like to see my man Bryce get on track the second half. They're going to need him. They're going to need someone else besides Cole Webb, who just made a good defensive stop right here. They're going to need someone besides Cole Webb to put the ball in the basket on the offensive side of things if they want to have a chance to win tonight at home.
With that missed three, Showtime is now 3 for 12 from deep. And they're going to need to James, Webb, Soul Evans, somebody come up big from out there. And Evans.
Good move.
Nice move indeed from Evans. 215-pounder on that 6'8 frame. Oh, Kevon, the dunk god.
Showtime. And I'm not talking about the guys in yellow.
And that's what you came for here tonight at the Sunset Sports Studio in Hollywood. To see the stars come out.
Yeah, with these expensive-ass tickets.
Full house tonight.
These are the most expensive tickets to get in SimWorld Prep basketball, and all of the teams, in all of the leagues, in all of the venues we play at. These tickets by far cost the most. It's ridiculous. I'm glad I don't pay for mine.
A little bit of a premium tonight with a talented Cascadia squad coming to town too, and nobody younger, nobody with more of a high ceiling than the big man, the 7-footer, going to the line right here. Holbrook has just done it all tonight. And at the start of the season, he wasn't even starter for a little while for this squad. He's up to averaging a healthy 24.5 points per game now, but he's grown as the season has gone on right before our eyes.
Absolutely. He's blossomed like a newly picked fresh bosom of a flower.
Like a beautiful flower.
There you go.
Pollinated by a friendly bee.
Oh yeah. Oh, by the best of bees.
One of those kinds that won't sting you even.
Yeah, the bees are buzzing about Holbrook right now, baby. He got the bees buzzing.
9-point advantage still for Cascadia. There's a 3 from Webbs. Showtime needs that, but they can't get it, and no second chances so far. Somerville has it, top of the key. He's getting some early playing time here in the second half. He flashed nicely in that second quarter. Attacks here, and bucket just will not drop.
I like the aggressiveness on that move, though. I really did.
Only averaging 8.4 points per game, Somerville. Soul Evans We go to the line on the other end.
And at the line for your Showtime basketball.
Just a 75% free throw shooter, but he's only been to the line 4 times, made 3 of 4 this year.
Okay, well, we guess we're going to see. He's almost like brand new for him then. And you know what's so interesting about Coach Barry? I know what he's most excited about. I'm sure I'm speaking on next year, and I'm sure he's still focused on this season. But when you got a guy like Tyree Wells coming back next season, oh my gosh, the ultimate driving experience. Yeah, when you got him coming back, you know, how could you not be excited about that?
Well, Cascadia is definitely going to lose Somerville. They're going to lose Jetson Holiday and Sean McGrady.
They're losing the dunk guard.
They're going to lose the dunk god. That's the biggest piece. Your leading scorer, 17.7 per game. But some of this young talent, like Holbrook, who pulled up short right there, but Holbrook and Tyree Wells at 6'10 and 7 foot, and they're 15 and 16 years old, maybe going to get bigger, and they're already pretty darn good down there.
Agreed.
And they're not the only ones coming back. Daniel Irvin had a rough year. Oh, there's a 3 from Webb. Tighten this thing up. But Daniel Irvin, the sharpshooter, rough year this year, but can make it right next season. Ishmael Draco coming back. Potential point guard of the future for Cascadia. Coach Barry's got something to look forward to next year, but yeah, his 20-win squad has race to 1 aspirations, but they need to hang on to win this game first. And look at this, Cole Webb single-handedly pulling Showtime right back in it.
On both the offensive and defensive side of the ball game tonight.
Yeah.
Cole Webb has been on it.
Cole Webb making his play for our MVP nod to come later. Oh, nice defense there from Evans. Break opportunity, 3-on-1. And the finish is there. Jarius Bradley. High game.
Don't look now, folks. We got high game.
3 from Holiday has missed everything. Jetson Holiday the third. Actually a 43%, more than 43.8% shooter from deep this season. He's the most prolific three-point shooter on Cascadia, but boy, had to hang his head after that one.
Not no more, you know. Yeah, 41 now. Good shot.
And look at that. Bradley maybe takes to take advantage of a little bit of a dispirited moment for Holiday. Shoots right over them. 11-point run, 2-point lead for Showtime. Almost midway through this third quarter. And saw that 7-point run from Cascadia to start.
Yeah.
Saw a 9-point run from Showtime to answer it right off the bat. Yeah. And this has been the next real run in the game we've had since. Cascadia built a nice lead, but did it kind of slowly and in a hurry. Cole Webb just erased that.
Yeah, Cole Webb went on this. Hey, Cole Webb went on a spree. He was doing his thing on the defensive side first, getting some charges, getting some stop. And you know, defense, you start making good defensive plays, it kind of gets you spirited and get you pumped up for offensive side. Knock it down 2 back-to-back threes like that. And before you know it, Showtime has the lead, baby.
The only thing we really haven't seen from Webb is getting to the free throw line, where he's one of the best at Sim World Prep level. Made 41 on the season, shooting just under 98%. I have to look it up, but I'm going to suspect that's 41 of 42, that he missed one. I could do the math on that maybe, but not in my head. I'd have to write on a piece of paper. Yeah, that's what you know what?
Yeah, and you know what? That becomes a big deal come race to 1 time.
Yes,
because
it does.
The defense tightens up, the possessions mean more, and then when they get into playing the fouling game, Cole Webb becomes one of those guys that you don't want to foul if you're on the other team because he's going to cash him out.
That is correct. Well, Cole Webb having himself a nice second season in Sim World Prep. A 19.4 points per game, drained 58 threes, grabbing a little more than 3 boards, handing out more than 2 assists per game, and looking forward to his career continuing at the U. Defense from Sol Evans on Jackson once again, and he can't get the jumper to go. Jarius Bradley's been aggressive last few possessions, not stopping here either, and get that shot down.
Jarius Bradley has a good offensive game too. Don't get it twisted. Real good offensive game. Into the hands of Holbrook, who has the much smaller defender on him, and gets it down.
Evans tried to come over, but he was a little bit too late to do anything about the 7-footer, just waltzing that right to the hoop.
Tie ball, good pass. Israel.
What a great give and go between Vines and Takani right there. Beautifully executed. I mean, that's how you draw it up. Oh.
Yep. Anything you can do, I can do better.
Not much Brendan Romine can do about that. Getting dunked on there. It's
We call it head
tied. Oh, Takani going to try to take it inside. Has his shot swatted by Kevon.
Let me have that player.
Very Wells. Holbrook has it outside, however.
You're on the island with So Evans.
Yeah,
Don't shoot that. Don't shoot. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was not. It was a terrible possession. Takani just steps right into that.
He must be a two-sport athlete. He must play football too. I mean, he intercepted that ball with ease. He has to play safety. He has to play cornerback and safety when he's not playing basketball.
Bad possession from Cascadia, though. You pass it around among your big men, and then you force Irvin take something, and Irvin couldn't get that 3 to go, but Wells is there. Good spot.
The ultimate driving machine.
Look, even though Irvin missed that shot, in that possession, Cascadia ended up with something positive because they had something going where Wells is right in position. Now, Wells got completely de-pantsed on defense right there. Pick his drawers up after that. Wow.
So Evans sound like an old Johnny Taylor song.
Rick, Sol Evans is averaging 2.9 points per game coming into this contest.
Oh, mismatch right here, E. This is dangerous territory. That's the ultimate driving machine right there.
5'11" Schizo Takani can't really do a whole lot about the big frame of 6'10", 265-pound Tyree. And these bigs, these Cascadia bigs, definitely causing some problems. The 7-footer Holbrook and the big man Wells.
Correct.
Yeah,
and you see
give
now,
Showtime credit. They're scrappy. Tie game under a minute to go in the third quarter.
But you see now Cascadia is now referring to the bigs down low, taking advantage of the mismatch that they have in size-wise. Forget everything I just said. You need to ride like yeast. The dunk guard is in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, that had to hurt the rim. That rim might have had a family and feelings. Oh, my Lord. Oh, there's another jumper from Jarius Bradley. He has been super active. He was quiet in the first half. Not that case in the third quarter. Once again, tie ball game. Once again in the hands of Kevon Jackson.
I know I'm going to see it on top 10.
Kevon maybe trying to get another highlight. Has to give it up. But once again, an inside mismatch, and Kyrie Wells gets an easy bucket.
Seven seconds if they can get a good shot.
Short there, but rebounded back up and in. Jarius Bradley. That is going to be reviewed. Right now, it's not. Ruling on the court.
I don't think he got it. I don't think he got off in time. I think he. I don't know. We're gonna find out.
Well, Bradley had that hot hand that whole quarter. Let's see here.
So is this the first or the second one? Oh, this is the second shot.
This has got to be the second shot, right?
Nah, he didn't have that much time. That's the first shot. There wasn't that much time left on the clock.
Well,
the officials
Cascadia doesn't.
Yeah, I know. That's how I figured. He didn't get it off the top. Yeah.
Well, Bradley's not going to get that one to count. He got a bunch of other to go that quarter, and nice rally. Tight game. Fourth quarter coming up.
Coach Bradley getting somebody's ass right now.
Well, let's see if we got that fire both these squads. We return on SimWorld TV.
And to make it 2-possession game, and they will. Definitely gonna have to look elsewhere.
Weinstein should get fucked up in a cell for the rest of their life. He hates black women, hypersexualize them with kinks of an nympho fetish. Grew facial hair because he understood being the beard just fit him better. He got sex offenders on Hovio that he keep on a monthly allowance. A child should never be compromised and he keeping his child around him. And we gotta raise our daughters knowing there's predators like him lurking. Fuck a rap battle, he should die so all of these women can live with a purpose. I've been in this industry 12 years, I'ma tell y'all one little secret. There's some weird shit going on and some of these artists be here to police it. They be streamlining victims all inside of their home and calling them tender. Then leak videos of themselves to further push their agendas. To any woman that be playing this music, know that you're playing your sister. Or better yet, selling your niece. To the weirdos, not the good ones. Cat Williams, I gave you the truth, so I'ma get mines. The embassy about to get raided too, it's only a matter of time. Hey, Lil Bron, keep the family away. Hey, Curry, keep the family away. To anybody that embody the love for their kids, keep the family away. They looking at you too, if you standing by him. Keep the family away, I'm looking to shoot through.
2-point ball game. Cole Webb leading the way for Showtime. He's got 13, but Jason Holbrook, the youngster, 18 points, 7 boards, and he's got the ball right now. He's got a double team on him.
They know what's up.
Passes right out of it, picks up an assist. Look at that. Ishmael Draco, haven't called his name tonight, but the 16-year-old, 5'11" point guard out of Seattle, drained that three.
And I think that's underrated. That's an underrated tool that some bigs, the Simon Prep had, the ability to pass out of the post.
And I actually think it's what Holbrook. I think it's what Holbrook was primarily known for coming into the season. Well, he was sort of thought he was going to be this good passing big man. But he's got offensive skills too. So does Cole Webb. Cole Webb, 16 points now.
Daniel Irvin.
He's keeping Showtime in it by himself almost, single-handedly at this point.
It's James out there on the court with Mark Chisholm as well, and they pass the ball amongst each other. Oh, James tried to feed Webb inside. Tough pass he tried to thread through there, and Irvin did off. Holiday trying to convert the other end. He's had a rough night tonight. Not the best from Jetson Holiday. Nice dish. Webb again from deep, and he drills it.
He's on the heater, E. He's on the heater. Oh, they got a 2?
They're calling that a 2.
Oh, man.
Let our listeners know that was not a 3. I can't believe that either. No official review available on that, however. I don't think that Cole Webb liked it much either. I saw a little look of disgust on his face there. That's a tough shot over 2 defenders, and it's way too hard.
You got to give him 25. The 25 cooking right now.
I agree.
See the rock.
Bryce is going to take a long jumper, and he drains it. Suddenly the perimeter game coming alive for Showtime, and we are tied once again.
Here we go.
Cascadia, Coach Barry wants a timeout to talk it over here. We're going to stick with it here for a moment, however, though, and let you know that SimWorld TV is coming back on Saturday. We're going to be back this weekend. It all starts 11 o'clock Eastern. That means you got to get up early. It's 8 o'clock in the morning on the West Coast. You're out here where we are out tonight, but hey, it should be an entertaining one on ESPN2. You got Queen City Kings, Marco Jacobs traveling all the way over to the continent to play SimWorld Europe. Bigs, those towers inside of Europe. That should be a good game. After that, 1 o'clock Eastern. So that's going to be 10 o'clock on the West Coast. Heartland Zombie Stars. They're also taking on an international opponent. They're heading south of the border to Brazil to play SimWorld South America. So
I wish I was in Brazil.
Oh, hey, I'm going. I'm covering that one. I got that one.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Are you sure? Maybe you can talk to somebody behind the scenes here. We can see if you don't want to get in on that. But
I will be there. Brazil. But calling the game ain't one of them.
The Copacabana. I can see you there enjoying yourself.
Substitutions called onto the floor.
Indeed.
Yeah, well, my producer just made a good point in my ear. I don't know if I'd want to see you enjoying yourself, but I know you would. In my mind's eye, I can envision the scenario. Yeah.
And stand behind them, life is hard, I know. The challenges always go beat us home. Sometimes our parents make mistakes that affect us until we grown. And you're a good kid that need good leadership. Let me be your mentor, since your daddy don't teach you shit. Never let a man piss on your leg, son. Either you die right there or pop that man in the head, son. Never fall in the escort business, that's bad religion. Please remember, you could be a bitch even if you got bitches. Never code switch, whether right or wrong. You're a black man, even if it don't benefit your goals. Do some push-ups, get some discipline. Don't cut them corners like your daddy did. Fuck what Ozempic did. Don't pay to play with them Brazilians. Get a gym membership. Understand, no throwing rocks and hiding hands, that's law. Don't be ashamed about who you with, that's how he treats your moms. Don't have a kid to hide again, be sure. 5% will comprehend, but 95 is lost. Be proud of who you are. Your strength come from within. A lot of superstars that's real, but your daddy ain't one of them. And you nothing like him. You'll carry yourself as king. Can't understand me right now. Just play this when you 18. Dear Sandra, your son got some habits, I hope you don't undermine them. Especially with other girls that's hurt inside this climate. You're a woman, so you know how it feels to be in alignment with emotion, hoping a man can see you and not be blinded. Dear Dennis, you gave birth to a master manipulator. Even using you to prove who he is a huge favor. I think you should ask for more paper, and more paper, and more paper. I'm blaming you for all his gambling addictions, psychopath intuition, the man that liked to play victim. You raised a horrible fucking person. The nerve of you, Dennis. Sandra, sit down.
All right, we're back, everybody. Tie ball game with 5:55 to go. We're having a good time here. This crowd's having a good time. You got a good game. You should be having a good time, too. Having a great time.
I'm out of control. He's out of control. This whole damn party is out of control here in LA tonight.
Rick, tell them how to join the party everywhere on social media. What do you do when you find us on TikTok, on Twitter, on Truth Social, on OnlyFans, on Facebook? What do you got to do?
You got to smash that button. You got to follow. You have to like. You have to comment. You have to subscribe. If you haven't done that already, what are you doing?
You see us after the show. Yeah, we got something to straighten out. That's right. I'm feeling frisky tonight, Rick.
There you go.
Frisky.
There you go.
And hey, you know what?
We got friends that come to too.
It's these two teams. It's their competitiveness. It's gotten in my bones here. They're both looking for a victory. And Wells, how did he not get that offensive ball down through both his hands? Oh my Lord!
How did he not? That was weird.
I haven't seen hands of stone like that since Uwe Block. Look him up, kids. He played for Indiana and then for the Dallas Mavericks for a while.
Here we go.
Oh, short there. And Wells does corral that rebound. The big man Holbrook's still out there. He has it right now, trying to put in a little work. But his 20 can't get it.
Not quite. Now, if you're Showtime, oh, never mind. Oh, I thought you made that. If you're Showtime, you want to get out and run, but you want to get back on defense because you can't let them run.
Yeah. Look what happens when it happens. These mobile bigs on Cascadia, Holbrook and Wells. You know, for
that's 20 points
235 pounds, 265 pounds, they get down the court faster than you think. And I think that Showtime's really going to need Bryce James over these last couple of minutes to show up. Few shots tonight that you can see he thinks they're going in, and they just don't.
Yeah, and that's the kind of shot you have to make in the fourth quarter. I'm sorry. To be the man, to be the guy, at the next level, you have to make those shots, especially in the fourth quarter.
It's been Webb all game for Showtime being the man tonight. Bradley had a big third quarter. He's out there too.
See, he passed it now. Instead of having you missed two straight, now you gunshot. You got to shoot that thing. Hey, up that thing, man. We ain't got time for you to be gunshot. Go and shoot that thing.
Once again, the bigs from Cascadia on the attack quickly, but that time Tyree Wells' shot won't go.
That Mark Chisholm defense is stupendous. I'm trying to tell you guys, he's one of the best defenders that never gets talked about. He holds guards, he holds forwards, and he's holding bigs. And he's holding his own, doing a damn good job against them.
Bizzle, the 6'7", 195-pounder. Not much of an offensive threat. He did the three.
He's moving off
his.
He's moving off his spots in that jumper. He's thinking it's going in, and every time he's moving, he's fading off this shot. He's missing. Bryce James, that is.
And has it up top. Beats Holbrook and the foul. Wow. What a massive sequence there, and how appropriate that it's Holbrook that finishes it off. He's over the 20 mark tonight. He's having one of his best games of the season here, and has a chance to extend Cascadia to a 5-point lead, Holbrook. He's not a great free throw shooter. He's not a great free throw shooter.
He's feeling good. He's going to make this one.
He does. Big night, Jason Holbrook.
23 points.
18 now for Cole Webb.
They got to get a stop, though.
Showtime.
You have to get a stop.
Absolutely.
You have to get a stop. Off the screen.
Irvin wide open, and he drains
the screen.
Daniel Irvin for 3.
His defender got caught on the screen.
If you're playing the percentages, Irvin's under 30% from deep, but you know he's a shooter. You can't leave him that wide open out there.
And here's the point that people don't. Oh man, he's having a terrible game offensively. Here's the point that people don't often consider. There's good rebound. Yeah. There's players who, over the course of a game, may not shoot a great percentage, but there's players who they might not be shooting a great percentage, but in the fourth quarter, or when the game is on the line, their clutch gene, their ability to make a clutch basket just raises them to the level regardless of what they did before that time frame.
Or a kind of shot or a spot on the court, and there Bryce finally gets untracked. Cuts the lead to 6, 2 minutes to go. Still a ball game here. You got to get those stops. Chisholm's out there to anchor that Showtime defense, and Webb's been good tonight, but there Irvin just burned him. Very fortunate not to get that bucket to go down. That probably should have been a 3-point play.
That was almost and one, yeah.
Instead, going to make Irvin earn it when we come back after a quick break.
That's how he treats your moms. Don't have a kid to hide again, be sure. 5% will comprehend, but 95 is lost. Be proud of who you are. Your strength come from within. A lot of superstars, that's real, but your daddy ain't one of them. And you nothing like him. You'll carry yourself as king. Can't understand me right now. Just play this when you 18. Dear Sandra, your son got some habits, I hope you don't undermine them. Especially with other girls that's hurt inside this climate. You're a woman, so you know how it feels to be in alignment with emotion, hoping a man can see you and not be blinded. Dear Dennis, you gave birth to a master manipulator. Even using you to prove who he is a huge favor. I think you should ask for more paper, and more paper, and more paper. I'm blaming you for all his gambling addictions, psychopath intuition, the man that like to play victim. You raised a horrible fucking person. The nerve of you, Dennis. Sandra, sit down. What I'm about to say is heavy. Now listen. Your son's a sick man with sick thoughts. I think niggas like him should.
Well, I think we got to give our player of the game now, Rick, and I think we got to go ahead and give it to Jason Holbrook. Double-double for him.
I ain't mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all.
Now, actually, an interesting situation here at the line. Daniel Irvin has struggled with his shot all season, and it has extended to the stripe, just 74%, which is a pretty modest number for a guy known as a shooter. He didn't even look at the rim there. Do you see that? Looks away to his left. Watch this. I'm going to see if he does this again on this free throw, Rick.
Interesting.
Really interesting technique.
Interesting, indeed.
Yeah, watch his head. Watch his head on this free throw. See if he does it here. No, he's looking right at it there. Little look-away posture on that first one. Well, whatever it is, got 2 to go and an 8-point lead, which means you got to score in a hurry and you got to start stacking up stops if you're Showtime.
Really
good. That's the great way to begin it. Nice dish from Webb, by the way. He has had a nice night, and even if it's in a loss, you got to recognize the good night Cole Webb's had. He's definitely your MVP runner-up.
The MVP runner-up.
MVP.
Yeah, there you go.
Sub MVP.
MVP
Junior MVP.
There you go. Junior MVP.
Because there's the real MVP.
Jason
Putting the
go.
game away, Jason Holbrook. Getting it
He's
done
playing-
tonight.
Jason Holbrook is playing like Jason Bourne tonight.
Oof, getting it done. Big time.
He struggled. That's my man who struggled tonight.
Bryce gets
If they
that
want to
bucket
make,
to go.
if they want to get a win and race to one, Bryce James has to be better. Period.
Yeah. Old Webb's showing
No
you
other
what
way
he
to
can
say
do
that.
tonight. Nice moments from Jarius Bradley.
Daniel Irvin.
Still some pieces missing in this Showtime squad, and they're going to come out of here 10-18. This is going to be a fourth straight win for Cascadia, who are rolling. With just a few games left until the race begins.
All right, let
Well,
the air
Rick?
out. Let's not play the foul game because we're
No.
trying to get out of here.
Ooh, dangerous there from Ruben Matthew, but a clean block. Ray whistle swallowed. Webb going to try to tighten the score line. Can't do it. Another rebound for Holbrook. He's going to pad his stats some.
Cascade is still trying to score with,
Yeah, there.
you know. Hey, now I'll say this: Coach Jordan's taking notes of that. Coaches take notes of these types of things. The game is over. It's out of hand already, and your players are still scoring. Coach Berry did not call off the dogs. They're gonna remember that down the line. Keep that picture. Remember that.
It's your senior there dribbling it out, Kevon Jackson. He's the star of this squad, but it was Jason Holbrook that shined tonight. The 7-foot, 15-year-old from Wenatchee, Washington gets it done, and it's another win for 21-8 Cascadia. Good game. Thanks for being with us. Watch the action here in Hollywood. For my own self, Lava, for Rick Blaze, for everybody behind the scenes at SimWorld, we thank you for being with us. Remember to come back on Saturday morning. It all starts 11 Eastern, when we'll see you again on SimWorld TV, the only place. See the game, be the game.
Later, folks.
This has been a presentation of SimWorld Sports.